of September 2024, the Electoral Commission issued a rather disturbing communication to the effect that the promoters of PFF had not complied with the provisions of Section 7, subsection 1C, as well as Section 8 of the Political Parties and Organizations Act 2005 as amended. They paradoxically stated that, much as the application for reservation specified the name, colors, symbol, and slogan, the same lacked material particulars of full description. How ridiculous can they be? They further contend that the name People's Front for Freedom closely resembles an already reserved political party name, People Power Front, PPF, and the colors are similar to those of the Forum for Democratic Change. In a response dated 9th September 2024, the promoters made a strong rebuttal to the said contentions and explained each and every issue in succinct terms. It's quite baffling that to date, the Electoral Commission has not considered it necessary to communicate the position of the law on the matter in light of the aforesaid rebuttal, or better still, accord the promoters a right to a fair hearing by way of physical interface with the Commission over the said matters. Here our contention is two-segmented, twofold. One, once a rebuttal was made on 9th of this month, a week later, the Electoral Commission has not favored us with a response on the position taken. Today is 16th. It was taken on 19th, the rebuttal. A week down the road, no response, no decision made. They are just quiet, totally quiet. They have not said anything after rebuttal was made. That is one. The second concern here, before the impanned letter was issued by the Electoral Commission, they ought to have at least summoned the promoters to accord them a right to a fair hearing. Please appear before the EC and substantiate your application to reserve the name and move the Commission to issue with the forms. Be that as it may, we need to restate our position as follows. Number one, reservation of a name before registration is desirous but not mandatory. There is no provision in the Political Parties and Organization Act that makes it a requirement for a person desirous of registering a political party to reserve the name. But it's a well-accepted practice and corporate practice. If you want to register a corporate entity, like under the company's law, it's a good practice to reserve the name. And generally, we have no objection to that because it's a practice, but it shouldn't be used as an encumbrance. The Electoral Commission is obliged to issue registration forms to any citizen desirous of registering a political party, and withholding of the same amounts to egregious violation of the Constitution and other relevant laws. It's a public body, we need not to mention this. They have a duty under the law to issue forms to whoever seeks for the same. They cannot block anybody from picking forms which they have processed there. It's like picking nomination forms. You go to pick nomination forms and they stop you. That first proof that you are going to win. Notwithstanding the fact that the promoters furnished the Electoral Commission with the full particulars of the name, colors, symbols, and slogan, it shouldn't be taken as a mandatory requirement by the Electoral Commission for those particulars or description to be provided at this preliminary stage. For clarity purposes, those particulars, together with the Constitution, are only required to be filed when returning the forms with the signatures The allegation of similarity in colors with those of the Forum for Democratic Change is neither here nor there, since royal blue the promoters are seeking to reserve is absolutely distinct from sky blue registered by the FDC. You would also wish to know that the framers of the Political Parties and Organizations Act did not purport to create an absurd situation where a primary color could be exclusively patented by a single political party. We seek to be challenged on this. No single political party can register a primary color and patent it as its own. That is not there in law. If that were to be the case, there would be only 3 political parties to rhyme with the 3 primary colors under the color symmetry, namely red, blue, and green.
All for freedom.
Freedom for all.